is ours. To God be the glory. Positive vibes guaranteed with these healing affirmations. Start your day with a positive mindset and fill your heart with love and gratitude, helping you to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and negativity. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life. Healing is ours. To God be the glory. Positive vibes guaranteed with these healing affirmations. Start your day with a positive mindset and fill your heart with love and gratitude, helping you to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and negativity. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life. Healing is ours. To God be the glory. Positive vibes guaranteed with these healing affirmations. Start your day with a positive mindset and fill your heart with love and gratitude, helping you to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and negativity. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life. Healthier life. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life. Healthier life. Healing is ours. To God be the glory. Positive vibes guaranteed with these healing affirmations. Start your day with a positive mindset. Fill your heart with love and gratitude, helping you to overcome self-doubt, anxiety, and negativity. Repeat these affirmations daily to attract positive energy, manifest your dreams, and live a happier, healthier life.
I told you guys I was coming back. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Serena. Good morning, Miss Torres. Good morning, Nosy Rosie. Good morning, CMT. Good morning, the pretty chick. Good morning. I said Serena already. I told you guys I was coming back. I feel like a chatterbox this morning. There's a lot going on with me. There's like a lot of reminiscing, a lot of reflection, a lot of, I don't know, whenever someone passes away, it kind of gets you in that mode. I don't know if that's just me or just is that everybody has experienced that. Let me show my face, hold on. Me and my many hats, y'all. This was a gift. Tammy made this for me. It's a crochet hat. She made me 3 crochet hats, and this one here says "Made with Love" right here. Can y'all see? It says "Made with Love" right here. Tammy made this for me, and You guys been just blessing me with so many different gifts, and I appreciate it. That's why I'm showing them up on the internet so people know how much you guys love me. They don't think y'all love me because they're like, oh, she's broke. Brokey, what blogger, what? Wait, hold on, let's see what they call me. Hold on. What am I called? Hold on. Where is that? Where's that picture at? Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna look for that brokey blogger thing here. Hold on. I'm looking for it. Hold on. TMT send it to me. Hold on. I gotta put it up. Hold on. What the heck? What is it? I made my thing too big now. I can't see anything. Oh, that's why I couldn't see it, because I had made it too big and it couldn't show. Hold on, we gotta do that brokey blogger thing here. CMT just been doing so many memes for me. Hold on a second. Okay, why is that thing not showing all my memes? It's stuck on one? Oh, man, what the heck is going on? It's not showing my memes for me. I know you sent me a file, but I was trying to see the one that you just... Why this thing stuck on that? Why it's not giving me more? What the heck? YouTube be playing around with me. Never mind. It's my computer. She sent me the file this morning, but oh, so. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get it. Just get it. I don't even know how to do this. The file you sent me, I don't know how to work it. Never mind. I don't know how to. I don't know how to work it. Don't know how to work it. CMT, you don't know how to work it. Okay, I got it. She just sent it to me. Hold on, we're gonna put it up here now. All right, we're gonna go here. Hold on. Oh, here we go. There we go. Thank you, CMT. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's what they call me. I guarantee you, y'all, my hating fans are going to use this remember, y'all better give CMT her credit, y'all. If y'all gonna be using her stuff, y'all better give her some credit, okay? Y'all better give CMT her credit on that, okay? Give CMT her credit. If we see somebody using CMT's art and not giving her the credit, we're gonna snatch them up. We're gonna snatch them up. But they're gonna use that. You know it. It's copywritten by CMT. That's her stuff. Let me go back to what I was saying. When somebody passes away, you kind of tend to start reminiscing, start having memories and great thoughts and stuff like that. And I've been going through that the past couple of hours of just thinking about the good people that was in my life, that has gone home to be with the Lord. And please give me at least feedback. Don't steal. Wait, hold on. She said, don't please at least give me feedback. Don't steal without telling me that they want instead. I'll maybe take it into account. Nice job, my say. All right, but back to what I was saying. You go through that stage of reminiscing and just thinking about all the different people that have been in your life, that how much they have played an impact on you in your life. And you get it to a crossroad of trying to find your place, in the midst of the sorrows, in the midst of just trying to figure out some things. And one of the things I've been doing, I know it's kind of weird, but I've been taking an account of the different people who have played a major part in my life, right? And my godmother, she became my godmother through the whole process of me being in foster care. Grace Marshall. When I tell you that woman was an angel on earth, she was an angel. How I became to know her is my first foster home that I lived in. I was her son's babysitter. At 12 years old, I became his babysitter, and she used to work for the post office. And I lived in the middle block of 110th. We live on 195th Street, right? But I live on 110th, and smack in the middle of the street. Miss Grace's house was across the street, 7 houses down. And she was on another side of 109th Road. And she, back in 1970 something, I became her babysitter for her son. Her son at the time was 4 years old. His name is Kenneth. He was 4 years old. I was 12, and I became her babysitter. And every morning she would call me, and I would run down there, no matter how cold it was, would run down to her house before she go to work, because she had to be to work around 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock, something like that. I think it was 7 o'clock, because she used to get me up real early. And I used to run down to her house, and I would run in with my pajamas on and everything, and just get into her house, run down those 7 blocks. She used to open up the door and watch me come down the street, right? And I would go to her house, and I would stay there all day watching little Kenny, right? During the weekend. And that was my little job. I think she paid me $20 or something like that. It was not, back then it was a lot, because I was 12 years old and I was a kid, and that was money, right? So, and ever since then my foster mother name is Miss Dixon. She's still alive. She lives in Mississippi right now. But Miss Grace became my guardian angel. From 1970s to Tuesday, I've known her that many years. I've known her really my whole life, because I was 12 and now I'm 58. So 40 something years of my life I've known her. And during the time when Miss Dixon moved to Wisconsin, she tried to get us, because I became a ward of the state, and she tried to get me as her foster child. Back then, they didn't allow single parents to be foster parent. So she loved me like from afar. She was always there for me. Even like when I moved down here to Georgia, and before I even moved down, she went to my apartment because I told her I was leaving. She came to my apartment, got all my furniture, y'all, packed it with her stuff when she was moving down, and kept my furniture until I moved down here to Georgia. That's how awesome she was in my life. And I know I'm running my mouth too much, right? I'm just running. But I'm just giving you guys some reminiscing stuff and how at peace I am, even though it's sad, but I'm at peace with it, you know? And I was just thinking about the different stuff, memories, you know? But I know I'm rambling, right? Am I rambling? Tell me if I'm rambling. Tell me if I'm rambling. Tell me if I'm rambling. Y'all not saying anything to me. Could y'all talk back to me, please? It's okay, what you want. Okay, thank you, Serena. Serena's always there just giving me some feedback. Thank you, Serena. But anyway, as I was saying, and I was thinking that, you know, she lived to be 87 years old, almost 90. And I mean, even when her son Chris died during COVID, right? And every year until Chris died, we would go to her. No, I'm not thinking you're rambling. I think you're sharing. Okay. Until Chris died, I used to go there for Thanksgiving every single year since I've been living here in Georgia. I would drive up to Alabama because she lived in Birmingham, Alabama. I would drive to Alabama and I would share Christmas and Thanksgiving over there with them, right? Was it Christmas? No, we never did Christmas over there. We only did Thanksgiving because I would drive down and take Dallas with me. And I would go and see her until Chris died, because Chris was like the mediator of all the events. He would be the one trying to put things together. And during COVID, Chris succumbed to the COVID situation, and he died. So it's been pretty hard, but you know, once in a while she'll call me. She'd be like, "Sylvia, you gonna come and see your old Aunt Grace?" She used to call and say, she used to say Aunt Grace to me, but I used to always say my godmother. I made her my godmother instead of just Aunt Grace or Miss Grace. She was my godmother because she was a angel that God blessed me with at the age of 12. But I wanted to show you guys. Then after I left Miss Dixon's house, I went to Miss Cook's house. And that's when I met Mr. Cook. Let me show you Mr. Cook. Hold on a second. He just recently passed away as well. And he lived to be 100 years old, y'all. This man lived to be 100. His name is Cleveland Cook. 100. Right there, he is 98 years old in this picture. Can you believe he lived to be 100 years old, y'all? 100. When I met him, he was 60-something, and I was, 13? I had just left Miss Dixon's house. I celebrating my 13th birthday at their house. That's how come I know I was 13. And he lived to be 100. He was a minister. He was a bishop. That's the one that I told you guys that I was scared to go to bed because he's always prayed that we're going to go to hell. We're going to go to hell. So I had to be good with Mr. Cook. That was him, Mr. Cook. Sorry, my throat itching. What he did, he taught me the Bible, y'all. He taught me the Bible. He was the one that was like, I had Psalms. Every Psalm scripture I knew from Mr. Cook when I was younger. He was just so like, he was from the Church of God in Christ. That's one of the reasons why I don't wear too much makeup and I dress more modest than anything, because of them. When living with them, you couldn't do anything. You couldn't curse. Not that I cussed anyway. You couldn't wear makeup. You had to wear your dress. You had to have slip on underneath your dress. You're emotional. Why are you emotional? See, you're not supposed to be emotional. I'm just reminiscing. I'm giving you guys a glimpse of some of the stuff that I experienced. Yo, my throat is itching. Sorry. My throat's itching, but going through my little reminiscing, I went to his son's page. His son's name is Cleveland as well, Cleveland Cook Jr. And Cleveland, I was 13 and Cleveland was 6 years old when I moved into their house. Cleveland was a bad little boy, bad little boy. But now he's a really cool young man. I haven't talked to him since I left their house, because let me tell you, y'all, I ran away from their house. I ran away. I saved all my... Hold on, let me tell y'all a little bit something. Hold on. Let me tell you why I ran away. Because they were so strict. I ran away. Me and my sister, we used to have to take the bus, right? We used to take the Q2 bus to go to school. We went to IS 238, right? That was on Hillside Avenue. We lived in Queens. We lived by where Maze was, on Jamaica Avenue on 168 place, right? And we had just moved to the Cook's house, right? Me and my sister had a plot. Our plot was we were going to run away and move to Milwaukee and be with Miss Dixon. Because, Miss Dixon had moved from New York to Wisconsin. And we love Miss Dixon. We love Miss Dixon, right? As a kids, then, you thinking that you love this person. And the Cooks were so strict and so like, I told you, we were going to hell every time he preached. And every time he was preaching to us in the church. He used to have a storefront church, right? And that storefront church, it was only like, we were the choir. Me and my sister was the choir. We were the ushers. We were everything in that church, right? He had about 5 members in his church. And he had one white guy. His name was Prince. He was an older white guy that we went and picked up from the old folks' home, because Prince didn't have any family. So we used to go to Prince, old folks' home, pick Prince up, take him to church with us. Prince had like one arm, he didn't move. Looked like he was like in the army, and he must have injured his arm, and he would walk around like this. He must have had a stroke, right? He walked around like this, and we used to go pick Prince up. I used to pick him up and take him. Well, Mr. Cook, who used to drive and pick him up, and he used to sit in the back with us. And Prince sometimes used to stink, and he'd be sitting right there with us, and we'd take him to church, and Prince would be right there sitting in church, and he'd be sitting, singing along. We'd take him back home, and then back home, which was the old folks' home, right? Take him back home. And we did that every Sunday, unless Prince wasn't feeling well. Then we'll go there and he'll tell us he's not feeling well, and we'll not pick him up, and we'll just come back to church. We would be in church from sun up to sundown. Because Miss Cook used to have her dinner, bring it with us to church so she could heat it up at the church. So after regular church, first we had Bible study. Then we had regular church. And then we had evening church. And then we had the children's church, the YWW, whatever that thing was called back in the days, right? So we was in church all day long. And I did that for 3 years, living with the Cooks. I was 13, and I ran away when I was How old was I when I ran away? I think I was 15. No, 16. No, I wasn't 16 yet. I was 15. Me and my sister saved enough money from the bus. Instead of paying for we got on the bus, we would wait for Miss Marshall's bus. Miss Marshall was Miss Grace's ex-husband. He drove the Q2 bus, right? We would get on the bus. We would wait for his bus only. We would get on there because we didn't have to pay when we get on his bus because he knew us. We got on the bus for free. Me and Monette got on the bus for free. So we did that for the whole school year. We would save our money from having to take the bus, right? We saved enough to buy a Greyhound bus ticket, myself and Monette. We saved enough, and then Randy helped us to get our stuff, and we snuck out the house. We ran away. We took the Greyhound bus to Milwaukee. It took us days to get there. Well, about a day and a half it took us to get to Milwaukee. Can you believe a 16-year-old and a 15-year-old on a bus running away to Milwaukee? And we ran away to Milwaukee, me and Monette. Sure did. We ran away to Miss Dixon. When we got there, we got to Milwaukee. Things were not the things that we thought it was. We found out Miss Dixon left Mr. Dixon. And guess who she was in Milwaukee with, y'all? Guess who she was in Milwaukee with? Guess. Guess who she was in Milwaukee with? She wasn't there with her husband, y'all. She was not there with her husband. Guess who she was in Milwaukee with? Miss Dixon, the one we thought was the best person in the world that loved us. A new boo. Yes, she was there with the cab driver, Mr. Jim. Mr. Jim used to be every time we had some place to go, that cab driver would pop up. Like if we had to do a visitation with my mom, Mr. Jim would be the one to take us to the visitation with Miss Dixon. Sure did. Mr. Jim was the boss of the cab driver. He was a he was a cab driver in New York. And he was in Milwaukee with Miss Dixon, y'all. We're like, wow, what is Mr. Jim doing here? That's what me and my sister thought, right? And at first it was kind of cool. Then we found out. We found out the hard way, y'all, that Miss Dixon was not there. She was not that wonderful, lovely woman that I thought she was. She had a new man, and Mr. Jim he didn't want us there. Mr. Jim told us, this is the exact word Mr. Jim told us. Because we had to call the agency and tell them that we ran away. And my therapist at the time, Dr. Frankel, who said she knew that I was planning something in my head, right? She knew I was planning on something. This is when I was going through therapy and stuff. And so when we called back because we had to call back to the agency because they were going to put us as kidnapped kids. And we don't want to be kidnapped. We ran away. We weren't kidnapped, right? And so I'm going back to, I got to tell you what Mr. Jim said to us, right? He got upset because we were there. We were like 2 extra mouths to feed, and he ain't like that, right? So, when we contact the agency asked Miss Dixon about whether or not she wanted to try to do a foster care in Milwaukee, and she was trying to get that stuff processed, and then she found out she couldn't because they want us to come back to New York. So it wasn't too pleasant after a couple of weeks of being there, right? The kids in Milwaukee, the school kids couldn't stand us because we were from New York and they didn't like New Yorkers, right? And that is when I got jumped in school, because at the time I was very attractive at that time. I had long hair and I was like, I was what you call a looker at the time. And all the fellas in the school, I was in the 10th grade, right? All the fellas in the school was liking me, and the girls that was on the cheerleaders, they were mad because their boyfriend was trying to holler at me, right? They were trying to holler at me. So the girl, one of the guys was trying to talk to me, and I was talking to him at one point, not boyfriend and girlfriend stuff, right? So the girl saw the boyfriend talking to me. So they waited till they got near the locker and they jumped me. 4 girls jumped me, y'all. 4 girls jumped me. They beat me up because their boyfriend was trying to talk to me. And so I got mad and I said I was going to go back to school with a brass knuckle. I found some brass knuckle in the house and I went back to school to go to beat, to fight the girls, right? And guess what happened? They found out I had a brass knuckle and I got suspended from school for 3 days. Yeah, I got suspended from school for 3 days because I went back to the school with a brass knuckle. The brass knuckle had the little it was a metal thing and it goes into your hand. Like if you punch somebody, you could knock them out. So I had a brass knuckle. And they found it in my bag. They found it in my school bag. And so I got suspended from school. And I mean, I had problems in school. Then I had problems in the household because Mr. Jim didn't want us there. So I was like, I'm too done. I don't want to be here no more. So when the agency said they were coming to get us, they sent one of the agents. They got a plane ticket and we went back to New York. And that's how I ended up living with Miss Green, my last foster mother. But that's I forgot to tell y'all what Mr. Jim told us. This is what Mr. Jim told me and Monette. He said, your mama didn't want you. Your daddy didn't want you. What makes you think we want you? That's what he said to us. And that shattered our heart. Our broken hearts was broken. After that, I was like, the agency need to come and get me from this place because I don't want to be here no more. He told us that. That stuck in my head. I remember he was standing on the porch. He said, your mama didn't want you. Your daddy didn't want you. What makes you think we want you? Mr. Dixon would have never said that. Mr. Dixon loved me. Yeah, it was horrible, Coco. I'm telling you, he told us that. That thing rang in my head for years and years and years. I mean, it just kept ringing in my head. It was like, wow. And he didn't even understand it. My mama wanted me. My mama wanted me. Because she tried several times to get us, and I was the one that was angry with her, with my mom. Even though my mother was mean. My mother was a mean thing. My mother was a very mean woman. She was little, but she was mean as hell, right? So when Mr. Jim told me that, I was like, there's no need for me to be here. I was already dealing with so much stuff, school stuff, with the kids in school and them not liking me because I was from New York, and they've had a thing like they said that New York people think they better than them and stuff. I wasn't even like that. It wasn't my fault that the boys was attracted to me. Y'all could imagine what I looked like back then. Did y'all see what I looked at? Did y'all see what I looked like? Did I show y'all some pictures what I look like? Did I see what I look like? I was a looker back then, a little bit. I was, But anyway, that's when I moved in. Well, we moved to Miss Greenhouse. And while we were every place I've ever lived, Miss Grace always kept in contact with me. Miss Grace always, no matter where I was, Miss Grace would always call us and make sure we were okay. And like in between stays and in between the time, because we did run away another time. Yeah, every time I ran away, we would go by Miss Grace's house and stay hiding in Miss Grace's house for 3 or 4 days until they came and got us. Miss Grace would have to call them like, Sylvia Monette's over here. She would always keep her door open for us, no matter what. We would always run away, but I never ran away from Miss Greenhouse. Now, they right before we got to Miss Green, I forgot to tell you. Right before we got to Miss Greenhouse, they took us to this weird foster people house. They would live in one house when the agency was there, and then they would be in a different house, a house that was nice and big and all that. So I was like, I couldn't understand why these people live in 2 different houses. Every time that the agency would come, they would go to this regular normal house, like, the bare minimum. But we actually live in the house that was way bigger, nice house. I mean, just lavish house. I couldn't understand why those people was doing that. But we ran away from them. We stayed with them for about a week. Me and my sister called. Pew! Because what we would do, we'd call Mr. Marshall, which is Miss Grace's ex-husband. And we'd say, Mr. Marshall, could we take the bus from there? And then we'd find a way to get over there. We didn't have that the luxury of Cash App and all that. We didn't have all that. We had our 2-leg Mutt and Jeff. That's what we had. We would do, let me tell you, we used to be walking little chickadees. But we would meet, but we had the regular phone lines where you had the cord and stuff like that. We would call Miss Grace. We kept Miss Grace's phone number embedded in our head. And we would call her, and Mr. Marshall was our bus driver. Anytime we got on that bus with Mr. Marshall, we didn't have to pay nothing. We just got on the bus and kept it rolling with Mr. Marshall, right? Mr. Marshall passed away back in 2008, I think he passed away. I was grown when he passed away, and I went to his funeral and everything. And he had moved back down to Alabama for his last days. He had cancer. He died. But Mr. Marshall was cool. Mutt and Jeff. Our 2 feet, Mutt and Jeff. It would we used to walk outside. Oh, Lord have mercy. But Miss Grace was a wonderful woman. And her son Gary, Kenny grew up to be a kind of bad boy. But Gary was the middle son, and Chris was the oldest. She had 3 boys, and those was my brothers. I did everything that they did. Let me tell you. Whatever high school Chris and Gary went to, that's a high school I went to. College that Chris went to, I was trying to get into that college because Chris went to Fisk University. I applied for Fisk University, but I changed my mind about going there. But everything they did, I was like their little sister that followed everything they did. They was my family that I made my family because they loved me. The dad, the mom. I mean, and the state would not let her be my foster mother, would not let her adopt me because she was a single woman at the time. Her husband and her had divorced, and they would not. But Miss Grace was always there for me. Always, 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 always. Whatever I need, whatever, she was there for me. I used to spend a lot of time at her house and stuff like that. Oh, okay, let's see what you guys saying. But that what I went through built character in me. It helped me to be a little bit more more empathetic with people. more patient with folks, you know, because when you go through certain things, you're not judgmental. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not a judgmental person. That's why people probably like, oh, why you allow this person? Why you believe this person? Because when you've been through hardship, it's easy to kind of be a little more caring for folks. You know, I'm not judgmental at all. No, not at all. So, okay. Enough of the mushy stuff. Let's talk about what craziness is happening on right now with me. Woo! Y'all ready for the craziness? We did the emotional stuff. We're not gonna do the emotional stuff anymore. Let's talk about the nonsense. I'm kind of pissed off right now, y'all. Let me tell you why I'm pissed off. Do you remember I recently won a TPO. Y'all remember? I just won a TPO. Thank you. Yeah, CFT, yes. Get those eyeballs out. I recently won a TPO, right? Y'all know what TPO I won, right? 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 Well, let me just tell you, this person is trying to get the TPO reversed. Trying to get the TPO reversed. They got an attorney. Let me show y'all this. You know what? I'm not gonna show it because they're gonna try to strike my channel with the name and stuff like that. Well, take my word for it, y'all. Take my word that this person is trying to get this TPO reversed. And guess what she's trying to do? She said, let me tell you the reason why. Oh. He's staying. Oh, the eggs are undone? Okay. Just show a page or two. Okay, let's see if I can show a page or two. Because let me show you. Let me see if I can show you a page or two. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, so let me show you something. Hold on a second, let me show you something. Okay, y'all see this? Y'all see this? They got an attorney, right? And this is what they're saying. They're saying that the judge does not have jurisdiction over giving her a TPO. You know why? They saying she moved to New York. She reside in New York. You hear that? You see that, y'all? You see that, right? She moved to to New York on November 26th, which is the date that I filed this, y'all. That's the date I did the filing. She conveniently moved to New York the day that I filed. The day that I filed is the day she moved to New York. How convenient. So we don't know if the judge is going to throw it out or what. But if you move to New York, why do you need that to be removed? Because you shouldn't have what? You want to still be able to do the nonsense on the internet? Yeah, y'all, that's what's going on with me now. We got that going on. There's always something going on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's always one thing after another, 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 after another. Lord, I just be like, I'm so freaking like, you know how you just have that feeling like, another one of the, But I pray God give me peace, 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 peace. I'm reading Proverbs and Psalms for a reason on how to handle some of these uncertainties in my life, you know, when things are unstable, I don't know. So many things, y'all, just so many things, so many things. So many things in life. I know there are people going through more major things than I am. But tell me, how do a person, the day you file for this, the same day is the same day they said they moved to New York? But then they were at court on November 20th during Dennis's situation. November 20th is when Dennis was at court. Y'all go check my live that I did that live. So 6 days later, you decide to move the day that I filed my paperwork. The day that my paperwork, hold on, let me just show y'all the day. Look at the date that I put my paperwork. at the date, look at the date. Look at this. What date is that? November what? November 26th, right? That's the date I filed. The day I filed is the day you moved. That's the date I filed. Case filed 11/26/2025. That's the date I filed. So the day you seen this thing on the system, there's a date that you supposedly moved to New York. I tell you, it's always something. But if you're in New York, why are you worried about a TPO in Georgia? Unless you're trying to come up with something to do something. Why are you worried about a TPO in Georgia if you move to New York? If you move to New York, why are you worried about a TPO in Georgia? Why are you worried about a TPO in Georgia? Would you be worried about a TPO in Georgia if you don't live in Georgia? Guys, could one of y'all answer that question for me? Would you be worried about a TPO in Georgia if you don't live in Georgia, unless you have something up your sleeve that you want to continue to do? Yeah, she wants to continue to talk about me. She wants to continue to talk about me. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, she wants to do the content on me. That's what she wants. She's trying to say the judge don't have jurisdiction over her, so she could go ahead on and do what she wants to do. What I need to do is go to New York and file the paperwork in New York. That's what I need to go. Take a trip to New York, show them my TPO, because right now my TPO stands. If I go to New York before the judge make a decision, that's what I need to do. Kobe. What Kobe? That's what I need to do. I need to go straight on to New York. I need to tell my mom I'm coming to New York. Find a cheap ticket, y'all. I need to find a cheap ticket to go to New York. File my paperwork in New York. Yeah, that's what I need to do, Miss Richard. Go to New York, file the paperwork. Yeah, I have family in New York. Yep, I do have family in New York. My whole family's in New York. That's where I'm from. Yep, I need to just go on to New York, file my paperwork up there, and see what happens there. Let's see what she do then. Yep, my mom, my sister, everybody. Well, my sister lived in Jersey. My mom lived in New York. My brother lived in New York. Yep, that's what I do. I take my TPO up in New York and file paperwork up there. She don't know how to stop not talk about me. Your family from New York too. Boogie Brown Browns. I'm Brooklyn, ma'am. She's still standing on that roof, Dory? What did you say? She never retracted or apologized. I don't think she moved either, y'all. She's just lying to the courts. And her thing, on the thing that said, he said that she has, she said she's registered to vote in the state of New York. Look, y'all, I want to show y'all something. I made some more bread. Look. Look, made some more bread the other day. Look. I made bread again. That's the little thing that at the bottom. Look at the bread. I made bread. Oh, I'm a bread maker now. Look at this. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's a bread maker. This is the thing that holds it in the middle. That thing in the middle. That's the stick that holds it. Look at the bread. Look at that bread. Look at that bread, y'all. Look at the bread. Look at the bread. And it smells so good. Oh, I don't buy bread no more. Yeah, I make my own bread. I made this is my 4th bread already. I made me some bread. My bread. Miss some bread. My bread. See my Psalms 91. Yeah. I'll cut me some bread and hold on, cut me some bread. Hold on a second. Lady Di, I made my bread. Lady Di. I had to cover my cover my camera because I don't want nobody to see. I have on shorts and I don't want nobody to see my badunk because they talk about my badunk. And I have to not. They be in the bushes. Hold on, y'all. I'm washing my hands. Y'all made me some tea. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Let me see. That's why I should be coming. Oh, yeah. She said I could. So which one do you want? I was just saying, when did we finish? I just went in here and said, okay. A carnation milk. Yesterday, I made the bread yesterday. Hold on, I gotta show y'all my bread, y'all. Hold on, I just need a bread cutter because this bread, this.
Kobe's looking for some eggs.
Kobe, look, I cut it. The bread is cut weird. Look.
I wish I had the thing to hold this.
What?
You know, the side thing.
What side thing?
You know, like the side carry.
Oh, the pouch thing.
Mm-hmm. I really want to go to PetSmart, see if they got it.
Look at the bread. I'm having tea with bread. You gonna have what? You gonna have waffles? How we gonna tell which milk is which?
They're both the same.
Oh, but don't you have the condensed milk too?
One is thicker though.
Okay.
So this one more jiggly. And this one more slow. And so you're not gonna be able. You can tell. Look.
Oh, that one's thicker. Yeah. The bread. I made it yesterday. It looks good and it tastes good too, y'all. Fresh bread. I made real bread. Hold on. I just all cut up bad. Look. Look at the bread. Look. Bread. Bread. Why are you laughing at me? Good bread. Have me some bread and some tea. I got some egg too, boiled egg. You want boiled egg, Kobe? Got boiled egg?
You like the yellow part.
I know I don't like yellow. Good bread. You know something? This bread that I have that I made, it doesn't make me sleepy like the preserved bread. I made this bread yesterday. And then I have coconut flour, almond flour that I make bread from too. Where it don't have gluten. Bread. Tasty old bread with some egg. I'm making y'all jealous. It's my breakfast.
Did she give you egg?
Huh?
Keep looking at me.
I gave them the yellow or the other egg. Here, Kobe. Here, Kobe. Kobe.
Tell the other stuff, though.
Oh, he saw it.
I'll give him some food. He's probably hungry.
What is that? His food?
Sweet potato.
Delicious eggs and bread. I'm gonna have my tea. Hold on, I gotta get up for a second.
Gotta go grab some more.
Hold on, people. Are you laughing? Gals keep laughing at me, y'all. I think I'm joking. Okay, y'all. This is the almond flour that I use. Almond flour. And then my coconut flour is almost gone. Coconut flour. Look. And then, of course, I got bread flour. And look, we're doing tea time. Tea time. Y'all having some tea? Are y'all eating breakfast too with me? Are y'all having breakfast? Rosie, did you have your breakfast yet? Rosie, are you having breakfast? Who's having breakfast? Now that I have my breakfast, now I can take my meds. I go to Walmart to go pick up my medicine.
I'm not gonna go to the thing today.
What?
Over there.
Yeah, I gotta.
Like 12:30.
Okay, I gotta go pick up my medicine. Yeah, this bread is so good. But it's so good. Woo!
Don't choke now.
You said don't choke.
You put the cardboard in it. This cardboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
You see, I put it right up in it. See how it's working? Look. See?
Yeah, but that was annoying.
Yeah, I got tired of holding it. I got so tired of holding it. You can't snatch it too hard.
Yeah.
I put it right in the doorway.
They look like they're trying to pull.
I keep pushing it. I push it back in there every time. You can don't do it with your nail. Do it with a knife or something.
I pushed it.
Okay.
What's wrong with that damn wheel? I wonder if it's the gravity pulling.
Yeah, probably need to unscrew it. The screws need to be tightened.
Yeah.
Red. Tea. Warm tea and some pan bread. Delicious. Dallas is talking about me, y'all. Yeah, she talking about me on the slide. She laughing at me. Now I'm trying to tease the people in the chat
Why?
because they're not eating breakfast. I'm giving a variety show. First, I go from because I started talking about Miss Grace. Went from that. Then I went and talked about Miss Dixon and Mr. Cook. Then I came down here. Check my Zelle. She said check my Zelle. Hold on, y'all. Okay, Dallas want me to take off my camera. Hold on. She said check my Zelle. Hold on, check my Zelle. Broke. We ain't gonna be broke no more. No, somebody call me broke. I was just okay. Dallas said not to call myself broke. You're right. Words are powerful.
You can't be doing affirmations and then doing stuff like that.
Okay.
Here.
No, we gotta put rich now. We gotta change that word. We gotta say rich. No more that other word. CMT. CMT, we gotta say rich. Dallas said don't say that. She's right.
You can't claim that.
Words have power. Because remember we heard the words that what's the name said, right? Thank you so much, Lady Di, for the Zelle. Thank you so much. Money. So much money. Money. Hold on, we gotta play money. That's a good song to play. Hold on. We gotta play money. Here we go. Ready? Okay, hold on.
Money, so much money. 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 Money, so much money.
My mom say you cracking me up. Look, I had to change my mindset. Dallas was right. Can't claim that stuff anymore. Hey, CMT, we need money. Thumbnail. We need money. Thumbnail. CMT, where's she at? Where's CMT at? CMT, where are you? Where are you at? We gotta do a money song. Y'all, this bread is so good. with the tea. So good. Is that butter soft?
I had to melt it.
Oh, can I get some of your melted one?
I wouldn't just put this.
I'll take that.
I would say,
That's okay. I can rub it in there. I can clean out your bowl with that.
well, I was really gonna use the bowl because I wanted to make my hot syrup, but I can put it in. I'll put it in the bowl. And with the spoon.
She got
Use
some.
my spoon.
She got some hot butter for the bread.
I'm not eating bread.
Hmm?
You said hot butter for bread?
Yeah, from this
Oh,
one.
that was fine.
I wasn't talking about you. I said I got some hot butter for the bread.
Oh, it's still some in there?
With a little in the liquid. Got some hot butter. See, my bread, you can eat the end of my bread. It tastes so good, you can eat the ends of the bread. See? That's how good my bread tastes. Y'all should try making your own bread. Y'all gonna see the difference. Who makes bread in the chat? Anybody makes bread? Anybody in the chat makes bread? Anybody in the chat makes bread? Lady Di, do you make bread? Mama, do you make bread? Who makes bread? Who? Who makes bread in the chat? Lady Di said she can burn it. I don't want no syrup. If I have apple butter before I do syrup,
Oh, yeah, that would be good.
I love apple butter,
You
y'all.
bought some?
Huh?
You bought some?
There's some in there.
Oh, I would've got some of that.
Apple butter right there in that but can you see it right there? My mom said that bread company machine owe me a check. They do. But you know what? I need to put it on a product because they told me I need to start tagging products. So
Not for free, though.
no, they're gonna pay me a commission.
Oh, I'm about to say. Don't give them no shout out for free. You gotta pay
And she said I made everybody hungry this morning. Y'all, and this peppermint tea is awesome, y'all. Make me feel so warm inside. Made me feel so good, baby. Woo! Woo! Makes me feel so good. Y'all, yeah. Let me tell you, it's nothing like having good breakfast, y'all. With some tea and some crunched bread. There's look. No more bread. My bread gone. Look, my bread gone. I slopped up that bread so fast. And I had my egg, my protein, and my bread. And my tea. Peppermint tea, y'all. Peppermint tea. Peppermint tea. Peppermint tea. See? Tea. Make me feel so warm inside because it's cold outside. What's the weather like out there? What's the weather like there? Did you go out there? What's the weather? Let me look at the weather, people. I'm looking at the weather. Hold on a
Stay
second.
right by the door. You go by the door.
I'm not going to stand at the door.
Just feel it.
I'm not gonna stand at the door. I'm not gonna stand at the door.
You feel a little breeze.
Hold on, let me change it. Where am I at? I gotta change the location.
Open the door.
Don't open the door. What the heck? It's 52 degrees out there. It's not cold.
Sometimes you need to touch grass.
I need to touch grass.
Feel the breeze.
she
Feel
said-
nature.
It's 52 degrees here, y'all.
See?
But it says it feels like 46. Look, it look gloomy out there. It don't look sunshiny.
It did rain this morning.
They said it's gonna be snow.
I hope so. Everything need to shut down.
Dallas, they said Dallas spiked the tea.
I ain't drink none of the tea. I put up there in the tea. She made the tea before I came down.
Yeah, I made the tea when she was not around. This is so good, y'all. This tea is so delicious. Pour some cutthroat. It's not called cutthroat. She said pour some cutthroat. It's not called cutthroat.
Cut
It's
water.
cut water. CMT, you get just like me. Messing up the name. I was drinking some cut water the other night, and it was making me feel a little something, right? It was making me feel a little lit. And those people, I was lit for real. I was lit.
Stop saying that.
I was lit. I was lit. She said, please. I'm reading your message. I am not ripped. No, I'm not drunk. Tell a friend to tell a friend she's been using lit flower spike tea with cutthroat. Did I call it cutthroat? Did I call it cutthroat? That was you that said that. This tea is so delicioso. Okay, guys, what are we gonna do today? What we're gonna do today? We gotta find something to do. First time. The first time is stuck. Y'all, we need to find something to do today. What we gonna do? I need to go ahead on and find a color to color my hair, so I can not have it red. I want it purple. I want my hair purple. I want to go get me some hair color. See, I want to color my hair. See, and on the side, see how much gray is coming out. Look at the gray. Look at the gray, y'all. Look. No, we can't do the gray. You know, I don't drink, so I don't know. We're not doing no more cutthroat. We're not doing that no more. Because you know, y'all, that drinking stuff, it's not cool, not cool at all. I'm drinking some tea. Tea time. We need to call ourselves having tea time. Something about warm tea just be like, ooh. That's what I had every day when I got up, when I was in Uganda. I had tea and bread and jelly. Sure did. They made jelly from scratch. And the bread, of course, they made their bread from scratch too. And I got up. I didn't like that milk. I don't do milk in my tea. They wanted to put milk in my tea. I was like, no, thank you. And the sugar that they had was like that cane sugar. It was kind of thick. So I tried to emulate it when I get back home. I went and bought some cane sugar from the Whole Food, not Whole Food, but the farmers market in DeKalb County, farmers market. But this tea is so good, y'all. So good. So good. So good. So good. I got a lot of stuff going on with me. I just have a lot, y'all. I still need to get a job, y'all. You do something. I had this dream, and I don't want to tell y'all my dream. I don't want to tell y'all my dream because it was a feel good dream. It was one of those like, it was really, really good. I gotta tell Chat GPT what I dreamed about. See, maybe Chat GPT. Do you work at home with Arise? I do. I do work at home with Arise. Arise. You know what I did? I used to do Arise, right? Let me tell you what I didn't like about them back in the days. Was it Arise? Which one of them that you Was it the name Arise? Which one of them that you had to pay a fee to get your background check and all that? Was it Arise? You had to pay the fee yourself. Which one was that? Because I had to pay a fee, background check. Then I had to take an assessment. Then they gave you a client. Yeah, that's the one. I didn't like them. Lady Di, you liked them? I didn't like them. But it was a while back. This was back in 2014. I did it. It was back in 2014. Has it gotten better? This is 2026. Is it better now? Because a lot of stuff gotten better. I did teleperformance. It seemed like a lot of the work from home job got a whole bunch of people that's scamming and you don't know how to get to the real one. You've been doing it for over 15 years. Oh, so you good. You good. So do you have like did you buy into your own company? Because remember at one point you had to have your own LLC or something like that. It's been a long time. I just can't remember all the ins and outs about it, but I did it for a hot second because this girl. Oh, you don't have to pay for the classes anymore? Really? Lady Di, we need to talk then. Yeah, we need to talk. But then, for real? And let me tell you, Lady Di, I even went to one of their like their meeting where they wanted you to be. Yeah, it's been so long ago. I'm trying to remember the pieces because I can't remember all the pieces to it. But I know they turned me off because I did like I didn't even complete the class. Did I do the class? I did something. They pay you for the classes. What? We need to talk, Lady Di. For real. We need to talk. Do they still have the flexibility that you can work whenever you want to work? Taking a little we need to talk. Oh, really? Is it okay? Okay, let me get off the topic with that. Lady Di, I'm gonna reach out to you. Email me so I can have your info. Let me see. I think I got a message from you before. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let me look at my phone. Hold on. Hold on a second, Lady Di. I think I got something from you before. I got something from you the other day, didn't I? Done. Let's see. Did we just? What's my email? Oh, I must have got another lady. You're a little lady die. Little lady die. Yeah, put my email in there, please. Thank you, Coco. I'm telling y'all, this tea is good. This tea is very good. This tea is really, really, really good. Well, guys, what y'all want to do today? I have to go pick up my medicine at Walmart because I have to had it refilled. So I had to pick up my medicine. Um hmm. Something else I need to do. I need to do something else. Can't remember what else that I needed to do. But anyway, guys, it's been fun. My tea is almost over. Tea time is almost over because I'm almost done with my tea. I said I was gonna drink and then get off after I finish my drink. So I'm finished my drink. Still gotta take my medicine because it's still AM. I gotta do it before PM. Okay. So I'll catch you guys in a few. Love you guys. I just gotta go take care of these little errands and then I'll be back on my live. I listened to some calls on Cecil. We're gonna do like a deep dive on Cecil's case today before we do the calls tonight. So people will get an understanding of what's going on with the case, okay? I need a title. I need a good title for that. Because Miss CMT did some hard work and I need to show some of her wonderful hard work. You want to see the Google map and layout? You want to do that? Okay. I was thinking about doing something, but I can't tell you what I'm about to do. Can't tell you yet because I can't tell you yet. Oh, I did pull he didn't have any visit from his mom. She didn't get on the visit thing. She didn't do it. He had no visits. He had no visits. So nobody's visiting him. And can I ask you a question about this, Cecil? Why the family don't know anything about that child? Isn't that something kind of like that you want to go like, why the family don't know about this child? Not even his sister knows about this child. How do your own sister don't know about this child that you said that's in your heart that you love so much? Nobody knows about this child. Why nobody knows about this child? All right. I'll see you guys later. Love y'all. Bye.
Thank you for watching the infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. It's just you and me, we laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click